All right, so let's start with the top of this thing. Let's go ahead and cut the top off with my big old razor. Here we go, chat. I'm gonna try not to get my Austin Powers outfit messy. And guys, I'll be talking to the chat all night long. So if you've got any questions you want to ask me or anything cool going on in your life, feel free to let me know. Hopefully the microphone isn't making any weird noises. I'll move it a little bit further away from me. Move it over here. There we go. All right, I'm carving. I'm sawing this bad boy. Go, go, go. Is it making wobbly noises as I cut it? The whole table's shaking. You know, I was talking to my girlfriend the other day because we were carving pumpkins. I did get this pumpkin from a pumpkin patch. Her and I went to a pumpkin patch and got a few pumpkins. But I joked that if I was a serial killer, this would be a good way for me to, like, take the edge off. You know, if I was ever wanting to quit the business, I might just start carving pumpkins instead of, like, killing people. You know how they, like, chop off their heads and, you know, pull like a Jeffrey Dahmer, you know, eat their brains. I feel like this would be a fun, safe way to get some of those urges out, you know? Like, how do we know that the world's best pumpkin carvers who win all those contests, how do we know they're not secretly serial killers? That's how they got so good, chat. And we're gonna see, if I do a good pumpkin today, you know, there's a chance maybe I'm secretly a serial killer, you know? Maybe I'm secretly a serial killer, you don't know. I've never killed anybody. I don't plan to. As long as nobody comes in my stream room today and tries to mess with me. That'd be a big problem. I'd show them who's boss. They better be afraid. I feel like I'm not carving straight enough down. It's kind of cutting at an angle here. Goosey Bear in the chest says, what is your favorite costume you had as a kid? Well, I don't know if I had actually, I had a couple costumes I liked. One of the only memories I have as a kid of dressing up was I was like a dragon, and I had this really cool, like, full outfit. It was kind of like a onesie, but it was like a full-on outfit of like a dragon. It was like a greenish, blackish dragon. One of the only photos I think I have as a kid of me dressing up. I just remember I liked the texture of the outfit. It was really comfortable, and I just thought it looked cool. So that was one I had as a kid. And then when I was like, probably like 13 or 14, I dressed up as Animal from the Muppets. I got an outfit that had like a mask, and I had the striped sweater, and it came with fake drumsticks, and I had like chains on my wrists. And I always thought that was kind of a cool outfit, because I did percussion when I was in middle school and high school. So I liked Animal, because he obviously is a drummer in the Muppets. I don't know what the band he's in is called, but it's always a big, what's his name? I was always a big fan of him. Already forgot his name. Sorry, I'm just so locked in on carving this pumpkin. I'm almost done with the top. Ugh. All right. Just a few more slices. Go, go, go. Then we're gonna take the guts out of this bad boy. Yeah. See what's inside of him. Take a little lick. Just kidding. I'm not gonna do that. Gotta pay extra for that. It's a Patreon thing. All right. We have made a full incision. Let me show the close-up camera here. The top has been cut. Let's see if it comes off easily. Let's see here. All right. Oh, it's a little stuck somewhere. Hang on. I gotta do a little bit more cutting here. A little bit more cutting. Somewhere in this boy, he's trying to fight me. He's still got some life in him. There we go. I feel him loosening. I feel the nerve endings being cut, separating. Oh, there it is. Oh, right there. Oh, yeah. Come on, bad boy. There you go. Yeah. Let's try again. Come on. Oof. Okay, I'm just gonna wiggle it a little bit. Come on. I think it's just the strands in the inside are just like really tight. Oh yeah. There we go. All right. Oh. Let me switch it here. It is off, chat. The head is off. Show this camera. There we go. Do any of you guys have a like a phobia of stuff that looks like this? What is this called when people have a phobia of like gut, slimy, greasy looking things? MC Bearcat said, "Oh God, it turned into a murder." No, it's not a murder. It's a pumpkin, guys. The pumpkin is not a real person. Just pointing that out. So now the next step we need to do is we need to carve, to scoop out all of its insides. And I forgot I did bring some gloves with me. So I'm probably gonna put on some gloves to scoop this stuff out. Put these bad boys on. BC Bear says, don't get pumpkin on your sleeves. Yeah, that is the goal here. I don't want to mess up my my Austin Powers outfit. That wouldn't be groovy, baby. Not be groovy. All right. It's scooping time, chat. It is scooping time. Let's get it. Get out these seeds. New Look 500 says viscera. What is that? Is that the fear of pumpkin insides? Is that what it's called? Viscera? I don't know what that is. This pumpkin smells good. Nice and fresh. All right. We got some pumpkin guts here. Show this camera. Got some pumpkin guts. Gross. I'm gonna put the head somewhere. Put it over here. All right. Let's keep scooping this bad boy out. Oh yeah. Ugh. Wonder if I can wash this Austin Powers outfit. I've never washed it before. Goosey Bear says, are you making a Dr. Evil pumpkin? Well, I can't reveal my secrets, but that is a good guess, because I am Austin Powers. Here's the guts, ladies and gentlemen. You want to taste? Here, you want to take a little bite? I bet it tastes good. All right. Just gonna keep cutting into this bad boy. What do you guys think? Any guesses to what it is yet? I haven't even started carving. Alka says, mini me with the skeleton hands. That is another good guess. Yeah, that was my one hint, guys, is I'm putting little skeleton hands on the pumpkin. There'll be hands on it for a reason. There is a reason there's hands on it. All right. Have you guys carved a pumpkin this Halloween yet? Let's see how we're doing here. Let's look down the barrel. It's looking pretty hollow so far. Still a good amount of seeds in there. Let me get another big scoop here. Alco, what's that emote you just posted in the chat? Is that a hollowed pumpkin? It looks exactly like my pumpkin. How the heck did you just screenshot my stream and put it as an emote so fast? How'd you do that? You know, I used to not be a good pumpkin carver. I feel like when I was younger, my pumpkins never looked good. I did the basic like square and triangle pumpkin with like the eyes are just triangles and the mouth's just like a jagged smile. I feel like that was my go-to when I was younger because I wasn't very good at carving them, but I feel like the older I get, the better I get at carving pumpkins. I did a Riz pumpkin the other day with my girlfriend. It looked like a Riz face and it was pretty good. It looked pretty good. I am not doing a Riz pumpkin today, I will say that. Spoiler. That was gonna be your guess. It's not gonna be a Riz pumpkin. All right, let me scrape off the insides a little bit more here. Ugh. I'm getting hot in this outfit too. My stream room does get hot. We got a big thing here, big scoop. Come here. Oh yeah. Here. Let me show the camera. Another little scoop here. Got some more guts. No guts, no glory. That's what they say. Let's get a few more seeds out. Then we're probably gonna get a marker and trace the edges of it. Trace the design into it, I imagine is what we'll do. Come on. Big chunk on the top here. Let me see if I can rip this bad boy off. Oh yeah, come on. Oh yeah. I feel like I just popped a bone out of this guy. Let's see here. Definitely got a few more seeds. Just got pumpkin juice on my keyboard. Should have gotten cover for this thing. It's all right. No guts, no glory. That's what Mama always told me growing up. That's what Graham told me. No guts, no glory, kid. Now rip his heart out. All right, how we looking, chat? Let's see here. Still got some strains in there. Luke says, yummy guts. I don't know if I'd say they're yummy. I've never tried guts before. Unless a hot dog counts. Do they make hot dog out of pig guts? Probably. It's probably a thing. Okay, let's do one more scoop on this side. All right, we're looking good so far. Let's see here. A big strand right here. Give me that strand. All right, chat. I think it's pretty clear at the moment. I think we've got enough of the guts out. me go ahead and take these gloves off. And I think we're gonna go ahead and start. New Luke 500 says haunted mic. Is it making weird noises? What are the noises it's making? It might just be my table wobbling. But we're gonna go ahead and start tracing the design into the pumpkin. And while we do that, I'm gonna pull up a video here for you guys to react to while I take some time to do that. And then we'll get back into it. But let's see what the first video is gonna be here. What's the first video I wanna pull up? Let's see here. How about we got a video here on the origin and history of Halloween. It's a 10-minute video uploaded by History, Biography, and Mythology. You guys want to watch that? You want to watch that, chat? I personally don't really know the history of Halloween and how it started. I don't know. So I'm going to go ahead and pull it up here. If you guys have any knowledge of the history of Halloween, let me know in the chat. I know nothing. So here we go. I'm going to start putting the design, drawing it onto the pumpkin. And here we go. The origin history of Halloween. Whoa. That was weird. Someone just knocked on my window. My apartment window. It's weird. I'm on the second floor, by the way. Who did that? Planet Gamer says, she hollow on my ween till I get scared. Hello there, Planet Gamers.
Hello there.
That was really weird. Somebody's knocked on my window outside. Whoa, hang on a second. Something weird just happened. Hang on a second, chat. What the heck was that? That was kind of scary. I don't know what that was. Let me pull up a video really. What the heck? I just checked my phone a second ago. Someone is texting me. I'm pulling it up on my computer really quickly here. Somebody just texted me a video. What the heck? Oh my God. This is really, hang on. I haven't watched, let me watch this video really quickly. What? This is not planned, guys. Somebody literally just tapped on my window. That is me. I'm from my freaking window. That is so freaking weird. There is someone literally outside my apartment right now. This freaking Michael what is, I'm kind of scared. I think I left my front door is locked. How did they get my number? This is weird, chat. What do I do in this situation? Should I go check outside? Should I call it? What the heck? Chat, I am freaked out here. The chat is saying run and hide. I don't even know what's happening. I'm kind of scared to move. This is not I just wanted to react to the history of Halloween. This is not what I expected, chat. Whoa. What the freak? Someone knocked on my door and I literally locked my doors. Holy freak. I'm getting a little nervous here. I do have my pumpkin carving thing, but hello? Bro. This is sus, chat. Oh my God. I can hear the heavy breathing from the other room. Chat. Oh my God. Listen, bro. Chat, If you're watching this, I don't know what the freak's about to happen.
It's all ogre now.
Bro, hey, what the, ow! Oh my, oh frick, oh, ah, he's beating me the, ah.
It's all ogre.
Please.
It's all ogre now.
Oh, bro, please don't. Oh.
That'll teach you to carve a pumpkin.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light?
Oh my. Oh my God. Oh my freak. Oh my God. Someone. What was that? What the? Someone just came in here dressed as he had a Shrek mask on. And he beat me with a giant, but it was the guy I think that was looking at my window. Oh my. Jesus, chat. What was that? Oh my God. Oh, I thought I was dead there for a sec. I played dead. Helping you to go away. That was one of the scariest things that's ever happened in my freaking life. Are we okay, chat? Oh my God. Oh. Oh my God. Hang on. Oh. And he messed up my lights. He flickered my lights and they're all messed up now. I gotta fix them all. Jesus. Thanks a lot, murderer. Who was it? It was Shrek. What did he say? It was all ogre now? What the freak, Shrek? That was scary. But I'm okay, chat. I'm okay. I'm not dead. I'm not dead. It was a prank. It was a prank by my boy, New Luke 500, who's in the chat. He came into my apartment. He tricked me. This was all planned, chat. Don't worry. It was all planned.
You gotta be whizzing me.
Don't worry.
Oh.
All planned.
Timothy Chalamet's big blue balls.
If you thought I was dead and you called the police, thank you for your concern, but I'm okay. It was all planned.
Anyways, back to the game.
All right, so before we continue carving, I'm gonna fix my lights because freaking Luke, why'd you flicker them? You ruined the settings. I gotta fix them real quick, but we'll be back, chat, to the pumpkin carving here, and we're gonna watch the history of Halloween. So stick around for that. Let me fix my lights real quick. I fixed them, chat. I fixed the lights. What's chat? I didn't see chat. Is the chat saying I really died? What's chat saying? I didn't even see. People were saying spooky. People were gasping. Like I said, this is perfectly normal behavior. Are you talking about the video that I was watching? People were saying hide, run, throw the skeleton at the person. Use the knife? Yeah, I should have, honestly. Where's my knife at? You're lucky, Luke. You're lucky I didn't pull this bad boy out and carve you like a pumpkin. I was thinking about it. You're lucky I didn't forget the sketch. Didn't forget the skit and just pulled it out. Goosey Bear says, use your mojo. You want a piece of me, baby? Yeah. One way or another, you'll get a piece of me. Yeah, baby. Shrek with a banana, murdered by a banana. That was a huge banana, chat. That banana was all over me. That man's big banana was all over me. Cheesy funeral. That's right, folks. Bury me in a coffin made out of cheese. Blind Gamer says the boom brings him back to life. That's right, chat. The boom's brought me back. Luke said he left. Thanks for popping in, Luke. Hope it was worth the drive. It kind of did scare me at first when he knocked on the window. I did jump a little bit, and then he knocked on my door, and it made me jump too. It is kind of eerie. All right. So let's get back to the pumpkin carving, guys. And don't forget, if you have subbed to the channel or have gifted a sub to someone in the chat, your name will get written on the back of the pumpkin here. Not if you've been gifted a sub. If you've been gifted a sub only, you won't get your name written down. But if you have subbed or gifted a sub to someone, if you've contributed to the subs, you'll get your name written down. So stick around to the end, guys. That's going to be the last thing we're going to do. But first, let's watch a video here. The origin and history of Halloween by history, biography, and mythology. And while we watch this, I'm going to draw the design onto the pumpkin. And guys, guess in the chat what you think the pumpkin is going to be based off of the design I'm drawing. Let me know.
Halloween. A spooky time of the year when we're all carving pumpkins, putting on our scary costumes, and going out to trick or treat. Halloween is one of America's favorite holidays. Yet, you might be surprised to know, Halloween actually has its roots in the ancient Celtic festival of Samhain, a pagan religious celebration to welcome the harvest at the end of summer, when people would light bonfires and wear costumes to ward off ghosts. So, how did we adopt this spooky Celtic celebration? Well, fast forward a few centuries when Christianity spread to Ireland and the rest of the British Isles. The Christian Church took it upon themselves to replace the Celtic religion and convert the Celts by readily adapting to their pagan beliefs, practices, and symbolisms into the Christian faith. Several Christian popes attempted to replace pagan holidays like Samhain with their own religious observances. In the 18th century, Pope Gregory III designated November 1st as a time to honor saints. By 1000 AD, All Souls' Day on November 2 served as a time for the living to pray for the souls of the dead, and the night before, November 1, October 31st, became All Hallows' Eve, which later became Halloween. And as time went on, Halloween continued to evolve into what it is today. So here is a look at the origins of some of the classic Halloween traditions we enjoy so much.
What are some traditions? Let me know.
First off, why black and orange?
Why black and orange?
The traditional Halloween colors of black and orange actually trace back to the Celtic festival of Samhain. For the Celts, black represented the death of summer, while orange symbolized the autumn harvest season.
I'm gonna start carving it a little bit.
Seeing ghosts. The festival of Samhain marked the transition to the new year at the end of the harvest and beginning of winter. The Celts believed during this festival, the spirits descended and walked upon the earth. Later on, Christian missionaries introduced All Souls' Day on November 2, which perpetuated the idea of the living coming into contact with the dead around the same time of the year.
I got a mini one here.
Wearing scary costumes. Since the Celts believed spirits would roam the earth on this night, in order to avoid falling into harm's way by any evil spirit, they donned disguises so that they would be mistaken as spirits themselves and left alone. Lighting candles and bonfires. This too went hand in hand with all the preparation the Celts took for the Nights of Samhain. Bonfires were used to light the way for souls seeking the afterlife. These days, lighting candles have generally replaced the large traditional blazes. Trick-or-treating. There is much of a debate around the origins of trick-or-treating, but generally there are 3 theories. The first theory suggests that during Samhain, an extra place was set at the table to serve as an offering to deceased loved ones. In addition, food was placed outside near the doorway to appease bothersome spirits traveling the earth at night, who might otherwise play a trick on the inhabitants of the house, such as tipping over containers of milk. Over time, people began to dress as these unearthly beings in exchange for similar offerings of food or drink.
Next fact. Fact number 3.
The second theory speculates that trick-or-treat stems from the Scottish practice of guising, which is a secular version of souling. During the Middle Ages, generally, children and poor adults would collect food and money from local homes in return for prayers for the dead on All Souls' Day. Guisers dropped the prayers in favor of non-religious practices with the inclusion of songs, jokes, and other tricks. A third theory argues that modern American trick-or-treating stems from bensnickling, a German-American Christmas tradition where children would dress in costumes and then call on their neighbors to see if the adults would guess their identities of the disguised. In one version of the practice, the children were awarded with food or other treats if no one could identify them.
That sounds like a fun activity. I want to do that.
Carving jack-o'-lanterns. Not using pumpkins, but with turnips. Yes. The tradition of carving jack-o'-lanterns originated in Ireland, where they initially used turnips. It is allegedly based on a legend about a man named Stingy Jack, who repeatedly trapped the devil and only let him go on the condition that Jack would never go to hell. But when Jack dies, he learns that heaven didn't want to have his soul either, so he was forced to wander the earth as a ghost for eternity. The devil gave Jack a burning lump of coal and a carved-out turnip to light his way. And so, locals took up the superstition and began carving scary faces onto their own turnips to frighten away evil spirits. Down the line, during the 19th century potato famine, when many Irish immigrants traveled to America, the newcomers brought their own superstitions and customs to their new homes, including the jack-o'-lantern, and eventually they began carving them out of pumpkins. Black cats. The idea of being spooked by black cats dates back to the Middle Ages, when these dark felines were considered a symbol of the devil. It didn't help that centuries later, accused witches were often found to have cats, particularly black ones. People began to believe that cats were a witch's familiar supernatural entity that would assist in their practice of dark magic, and black cats and spookiness have been linked ever since. Bats. Bats were likely linked back to the original Samhain festival, not symbolically, but literally. The Celts lit large bonfires, which attracted insects, which in turn attracted bats. As time went on, people expanded upon the eeriness of bats with a number of superstitions, and bats became harbingers of death. In Nova Scotian mythology, a bat settling in a house means a man in the family will die. If it flies around and tries to escape, a woman in the family will perish instead.
So if a bat is ever in your house, guys,
witches on broomsticks.
You and your family are gonna die.
We see them everywhere. But if it flies around, that means only the
wife is
gonna
sadly,
die. But sadly, witches have quite the brutal history. In the Middle Ages, women labeled as witches, from the Anglo-Saxon word Wicca or wise one, practiced divination. Such a woman would curl up near a fireplace and go into a trance-like state by chanting, meditating, or using hallucinogenic herbs. Superstitious people believed that these creepy women flew out of their chimneys on broomsticks. And then we all know what happened to so many of these witches with the coming of Christianity. Devouring candy. The act of going door to door for handouts has long been a Halloween tradition, but not necessarily for candy. It wasn't until the mid-20th
turnips?
century treats were things like fruits, nuts,
gonna put
coins,
the
and
microphone up to
toys.
the carving. I don't know if you can
Trick-or-treating
hear it.
rose in popularity in the 1950s, and it inspired candy companies to market small individually wrapped candies. People began to favor the confections out of convenience. But candy didn't really dominate at the exclusion of all other treats until the 1970s,
Pumpkin carving
when
ASMR.
parents started fearing anything unwrapped. Candy corn. In the 1880s, a candy maker at the Wonderl Candy Company in Philadelphia invented the tricolored candy. But candy corn
I do
didn't
not like
become
candy
popular
corn.
until the Goelitz Company
like eating
brought
wax.
the candy to the masses in 1898,
I can eat a piece or
when it was
two, but-
originally called chicken feed, and was sold in
much
boxes
more.
with the slogan, "Something worth crowing for." Initially, it was just a fall candy because of corn's association with harvest time, but later became Halloween-specific when trick-or-treating grew in popularity in the US during the 1950s. Candied apples. It is believed that candied apples were invented accidentally in 1908 by William W. Cobb,
Number
a
7,
candy maker
Burger
in
King
New York,
foot
New
lettuce.
Jersey. As the story goes, Cobb was experimenting with red cinnamon candy to sell at Christmas time, and he dipped apples on sticks into the red glaze and put them in his shop window to showcase his new candy. But instead of selling the candies, he ended up selling the apples to customers who thought they looked good enough
Right,
to eat.
taking my first
They
chunk
became
out.
fashionable treats for Halloween starting the early 1900s up until the 1970s. But before William W. Cobb, way back in time, the Romans used to worship a goddess known as Pomona, the goddess of
Pomona?
agriculture and abundance.
The goddess of pumpkins?
And during the festival of Pomona, apples were a staple, just as the game of bobbing for apples is a staple at Halloween parties. The origins of this game is actually rooted in love and romance, as it traces back to a courting ritual
Try to
that
take
was
this
part
chunk out. I
of
might
the
need to
Roman
cut it out in
festival.
chunks.
Young men
Cut it in
and women
pieces.
would be able to predict their future relationships by the game. When the Romans conquered the British Isles in 43 AD, blended in with a similarly timed Samhain, a precursor to Halloween. In the 1700s and 1800s, women performed a somewhat similar ritual with a similar concept of Halloween in hopes of finding a husband.
There we go. It's coming
Single
out a little
ladies
bit.
used to throw apple peels over their shoulders, hoping to see their future husband's initials in the shapes where they fell. They would also competitively bob for apples at parties, believing the winner would marry first. And in a ritual that just sounds downright creepy,
Oh.
some thought standing in
Got
a
chunk
dark
out.
room with a candle in front of a mirror would
First
make
chunk
their
is out of the
future
pumpkin.
husband's faces appear in the glass.
Kind of like Stacy, like piece
Letting
of
marry
pineapple.
anyone? What are some other Halloween traditions that you enjoy? Share them in the comments below. And don't forget to click the like, subscribe, and check out our channel.
Thank you for the Halloween info. Thank you so much, guys. What'd you think? What was your favorite Halloween fact? I honestly didn't listen to half the video. I was too locked in on the pumpkin. Any fun facts I missed out on? I think the one I remember the most was the bat. If you find a bat in your house, it means your whole family's gonna freaking die. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. So, if you guys ever see a bat, call it quits. It's over with. But apparently, if it's flying in the house trying to escape, only the wife is gonna die. So, that's a positive, I guess. All right, guys. Do you want to see the first glimpse of the pumpkin and start making some guesses here? I'm gonna turn it around to this camera and let me know. Start getting your guesses in chat. Let's see if you guys can figure it out here. I feel like this might be an easy one. All right, here we go. All right, here's how the pumpkin's looking so far, Chad. What do we think? What do we think? Any guesses? What do we think?
Others.
Huh? I feel like you guys might be able to get it. What do we think here, Chad? Made some good progress so far. We're gonna cut out a chunk over here. We've already carved out the outline, and now we need to carve this side and then start taking the chunks out. Goosey Bear in the chat says, I knew it. That's not what it says. It doesn't say I knew it. Keep guessing. But that is what it looks like so far. So before we watch another video, let me just keep carving into it a little bit more, chat. Are we gonna just ignore the fact a man broke into my apartment and tried to kill me with a giant banana? Did we forget about that, chat? We forget so easily, don't we? Luke says, what happened? You missed that whole part, Luke? The part where the man broke into my freaking home and tried to kill me? Guess he must have been away from AFK, away from his keyboard. All right, can I take this big chunk out? Let me try cutting it in half, might be easier. Come on, bad boy. Get out of here. There we go. Oh, look at this big old chunk. Look at this big old chunk. Put that in the bucket. One more chunk. Come on. Get out of there. Come on. Hey! You squirted on me. You squirted all over my Austin Powers outfit. Got another big old chunk here. Alright. We're gonna have to clean this bad boy out a little bit on the outside of it, but we'll get to, well, that's one of the last steps we'll do. But here's a here's another look at the pumpkin so far. About half of it done. And then also I will be involving these little skeleton hands at the same time. So far no one has said in the chat what this pumpkin is gonna be. People think they know, but they just haven't said it yet. So if you guys want to keep guessing, no one said it yet. I'm just gonna keep carving, chat. I'm gonna keep carving. So what is the next video we have here today? Goosey Bear says, I refuse to say it. All right, they refuse to say it, chat. So someone else will have to say it. If you know it, shout it out. Next video we have here, we've got a video, it's by Watch Mojo. I don't really watch a lot of Watch Mojo. I don't watch Mojo. But we have a video here. Top 100 scariest horror movie scenes of all time. This video is 50 minutes long, so we're not going to watch the whole thing. But I thought it might be good if we watch the final 10. The top 10 scariest horror movie scenes of all time. I don't think I've watched this video. I don't think we watched it last year. And if we did, chat, let me know. But here's Watch Mojo's top 100 scariest movie scenes. This is the top 10. Let me know in the chat what you think, and I'm just going to keep carving here. So stick around, folks. I'm going to keep carving.
Number 10, Linda possessed.
Number 10.
Evil Dead.
Hopefully these movie companies don't copyright strike me.
When it hit theaters in 1981, there hadn't been a low-budget horror flick quite like The Evil Dead. The movie was unapologetically gruesome, but also had a dark sense of humor that reveled in its
6 is going to be harder
As a result,
to carve. It's more
people
curvy than the
rarely
7.
knew whether to scream or laugh. This scene is
Not
a
gonna-
key
man, that
example
might
of what
spoil what I'm
makes The
carving.
Evil Dead such a unique addition to the horror library. Just when it looks like Ash's night can't possibly get any worse, he discovers that his girlfriend Linda is turning into a deadite. The makeup effects give Linda the appearance of a possessed doll, and her shrieking laughter matches the sentiment, sending the audience into a hysterical state.
Bro, stop laughing. Smack that girl. Smack her. Yeah.
Number 9,
Give
the
her some.
clown Poltergeist.
Don't be laughing at me like that. Clown. Bro.
This
Get the
scene
clown out of my
touches
room.
upon two phobias for the price of one. Pediophobia, or the fear of dolls.
Pediophobia?
And coulrophobia, the fear of clowns. The filmmakers
Cobophobia?
overwhelm us with
Cobophobia?
jitters
Fear of
as
clowns?
Robbie sends his clown doll a suspicious glance. The second time he looks around, the inanimate object has vanished. Although we know what's coming, we are still unprepared as the clown coils its arm around Robbie.
Anybody in the chat have
and drags him under
cobophobia?
the bed.
I think clowns are funny. Whoa! Bro, he's choking
Even if you
him!
don't have a fear of dolls or clowns,
Let 'em
this
go.
toy was designed to give everyone the heebie-jeebies. Considering how the scene tormented an entire generation of children,
You're dragging
you
him
can
under
see
the
why the
bed?
PG-13 rating was introduced 1 month after
savage.
this film's release.
Oh my god, he's
Number
ripping it
8,
apart!
The Shower, Psycho.
It's got guts.
Few cinematic moments have been parodied more times than the shower scene from Psycho. There's even a feature-length documentary that
I've only
breaks
seen
down
Psycho
its
once,
genius
but I remember it
and
being really
impact.
good.
It's
I liked it.
unsettling because
The classic.
there's a big empty space,
Alfred-
which
Alfred
is
Hitchcock.
itself unsettling. What is going to fill that empty space?
No matter how much we talk about that scene, though, it always somehow catches us off guard. We feel a knot in the pit of our stomachs every time a dark figure moves closer to the bathing Marion. Once the shower curtain is pulled back, Bernard Herrmann's piercing musical score kicks in. The cinematography makes us feel as if we're in this confined space alongside Marion as the life is
Anybody in the
stabbed
chat
out of
seen
her. This sequence left
Psycho?
actress Janet
What'd you
Leigh
think?
forever skeptical of showers, and she wasn't the only one.
Did it scare you? Rest in peace, lady.
Number
Sorry that
7,
happened to you or
seeing
whatever.
Red, Don't Look Now.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's like Blair
Don't Look
Witch.
Now is a film with so many motifs and such clever symbolism that you'll appreciate it even more after multiple viewings. The color red in particular plays a prominent role throughout the film. Spotting a short figure wearing a red coat, the grieving John is reminded of his deceased daughter. At first, the red coat appears inviting, as if it'll lead John to some form of closure.
I'm a friend. I won't hurt you.
The color red turns out to be
See
a
how scary
warning,
this
though,
is.
as John is guided to
Little
his
Red
own
Riding Hood,
demise.
it's not that scary.
In the end, it turns out the red-hooded figure wasn't a lost child, but
Oh!
a repulsive-looking little person concealing a meat cleaver. It's
Grandma!
With that, the bell tolls for John.
That was not that scary. Oh! Bro, Granny! Granny, oh, we got an ad now? Hang on. Bro, Granny. Stab that man.
Number 6, the final
was not
chase,
playing.
the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
I love the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
While it was advertised
It's
as a
definitely
true
scary. It
story,
feels- it
this
looks like
slasher
real-
flick's
like a
plot
real
is more
movie.
fictional than fact.
'Cause it's,
Even
like,
Ed
older
Gein,
and
the murderer
filmed on,
who
like, an old
inspired
grainy
Leatherface,
camera.
had a different
It feels
MO.
real.
That being said, the idea of
Like
a
an old snuff
maniac
film or
chopping up
something.
victims with a chainsaw isn't at all far-fetched.
I love the ending to
which
it, too.
gave
It's a
the
great
film
cinematic
sense
shot
of
at the
gritty
end.
realism. Nowhere is this more apparent than during the pulse-pounding finale, as Sally literally runs for her life.
The ending is great.
Fortunately, a trucker runs over the hitchhiker, while Sally narrowly evades Leatherface by hopping aboard another vehicle. The chaotic staging and low-grade production values actually work to the
Follow me
scene's
on
advantage,
Letterboxd, at
giving it
Ianscheese.
the authenticity of a documentary, with a blood-curdling final shot.
This is my shot up here. I love this shot right here. With the sun in the background.
Number 5,
So good.
Chest Chomp.
Probably
The
one of my
Thing.
favorite movie endings.
Get in here and bring the others.
When it comes to body horror, CGI just cannot produce the same results as practical effects.
I
which
wasn't
are
a big
simply
fan
more
of the
revolting,
big
cringe-inducing,
favorite of the
and
movie
inventive.
Thing.
Take this jaw-dropping scene from The Thing,
wasn't
for
a
example,
big
as
fan
Norris's
of the movie
ribcage
Thing.
sprouts a set of
The
teeth
Thing.
and bites off Copper's arms.
Kind of cheesy.
One
Didn't really
second
scare
you're
me.
jumping out of your seat in shock. The next, you're asking yourself how the hell did the filmmakers pull this stunt off? The sequence packs in even more technical wizardry as the chest vomits out a snake-like creature while Norris's
Ew.
head detaches and grows spider legs. Well, at least it's nothing a flamethrower can't fix. Bloody disgusting and bloody brilliant. Horror doesn't get much more creative than this. Number 4, The Basement, The Blair Witch Project.
Oh, I love the Blair Witch Project. So creepy.
The Blair Witch Project is
That feels
another
like a
horror
real
film
movie.
with the essence
That feels
of a
like
home
a
movie,
real, like,
but to an even greater
found footage
extent.
film.
Coming out when the found footage genre and the internet were fairly young, the filmmakers tricked
feels
numerous
real.
moviegoers into believing the three protagonists were really missing.
All I'm saying is that you got us lost, man.
For a very brief amount of time.
This largely contributed to the sense of dread in the film's climax, as Heather and Mike stumble upon an abandoned house in search of their missing colleague Josh.
Where is he? Where are you?
Ending is so
The amateur
creepy.
cinematography and convincing performances fully immerse the audience as Heather finds Mike standing in a corner before an unseen force attacks her. When the scene goes
Spoilers
black
for
on
the
this
end of the
ambiguous
movie.
ending, it's quiet enough in the audience to hear a pin drop. Number 3,
So
The
creepy.
Bathtub, The Shining.
When I watched Blair Witch Project for the first time alone at home, I was so scared.
Interestingly enough, Jack Torrance isn't the scariest
I love The
character in
Shining
Stanley
too.
Kubrick's
Stanley Kubrick,
adaptation
this
of
is
The
one of my
Shining.
favorite movies.
That distinction goes to the woman in the bathtub. Beginning from Jack's point of view, this scene escorts us into room 237's bathroom, where a bathing beauty awaits. The dull look on Jack's face becomes aroused as the naked woman climbs out of the tub and puts her hands on him. Matters take a total 180 turn when Jack looks in the mirror and realizes he's kissing an old, saggy corpse. The movie doesn't spell out who this woman is, or even the purpose behind this encounter. All we need to know, though, is that it's a masterstroke of surreal suspense.
Definitely a very creepy moment. I love The Shining. Stanley Kubrick's one of my favorite directors.
Number 2, The Chestburster, Alien. Alien
Wasn't
is
a big
not
fan of
only
Alien
regarded
either. I
as
thought
one
it
of
was
the
kinda
best
cheesy as
sci-fi
well.
movies of all time, but also one of the best horror movies ever made. The Nostromo is essentially a haunted
But if you
house.
love it, I understand
this
why.
scene delivers the film's first
I
major
can't get these
scare.
chunks out, bro.
The celebratory dinner is spoiled as Kane convulses and an
Struggling
alien
with the
creature
chunks.
bursts out of his chest. Although the cast members knew the chestburster was coming, they were not prepared for the amount of blood splattering everywhere. The petrified looks on the actors' faces are completely genuine, which in turn left audiences wearing similar expressions. In space, no one can hear you scream. At the movies, however, you can hear an entire auditorium erupt in fright.
Come on, chunk, get out of there.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for
Squirt it on me
occasional
again.
videos or all of them.
I gotta
If
cut
you're on
smaller
your
chunks,
phone,
apparently.
make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, Headspin, The
There we go.
Exorcist.
Lord, hear my prayer.
Got a chunk.
For the courage.
There was probably never any doubt that The Exorcist would top this list. Between Linda Blair's immortal performance as the possessed Reagan, Mercedes McCambridge's menacing voiceover work as the demon Pazuzu, the revolutionary
Pazuzu?
special effects, and the sickening makeup, William Friedkin's horror masterpiece
Didn't know the
has
name
no
was Pazuzu.
shortage of terror-inducing scenes. If we had to single out one moment that encompasses the film in all of its ghastly glory, it would have to be Reagan's iconic headspin.
By this sign of the Holy Cross of our Lord Jesus Christ, who lives
You
and
spin
reigns
my
with the
head
Father
right
and the
round,
Holy
right
Spirit.
round.
Turning 360 degrees while Father Marin tries to purge the evil presence from her body, Reagan's flexible neck still has us squirming over 50 years later.
I got a big old
The
chunk out
crackling
of here.
sound design only adds
Look
to
at this big old
chilling
chunk.
scene.
Hang on.
Amen.
God, defend
Big
our
old
human rights. Ah,
Luke
Which
says in
horror
the chat,
movie
I
scene
haven't seen any
continues to
of
haunt
these.
your nightmares? Let us know in the comments.
Bro,
if
you gotta
dare.
watch some horror movies, man. These are classics. Don't watch The Shining with me. It'll change your life. Shining's one of my favorite movies.
Did you enjoy this video?
All right.
Check out these other clips from Watch Mojo. And be
Thank
sure
you,
to
Watch
subscribe
Mojo.
and ring
Thank
the
you.
bell to be notified about our latest videos.
And that was Watch Mojo's top 10 scariest movie scenes of all time. Had you guys seen any of those scenes? Luke said no. I think out of all those, I'd seen The Shining, The Thing, Alien, The Blair Witch Project. I love The Blair Witch Project. I love The Shining's one of my favorite movies. I love Stanley Kubrick. What were some other ones? Let me look back here. What were some of the top 10? I'm a horror movie fan. I'm more of a fan of horror movies that have like a different take on horror when it's more like, I'm not a big fan of like The Conjuring or Sinister. I'm not a big fan of the franchises. I'm a big fan of like the one-off horror movies. Goosey Bear says Exorcist terrified me. Exorcist is creepy. Blair Witch, The Thing. Oh, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Definitely is a creepy. I feel like that one's creepy, not necessarily scary. It is scary, but the whole thing just has a very creepy vibe. And it's kind of like Blair Witch, where it almost feels like real in some ways, like you're watching this really happen in real life. Goosey Bear says, especially when she crawls down the stairs. Psycho is a classic movie, not really too scary, just eerie and creepy. I haven't seen Poltergeist. I haven't seen The Evil Dead. Haven't seen that one. What was that one with the... Oh, what was the one with the grandma? She stabbed that guy. What was that one called? Seeing Red. I never even heard of that movie. Goosey Bear says in the chat, have you seen Jeepers Creepers? I think I have. Or wait. I'm at the hit ding. I think I have. I know there's several Jeepers Creepers movies. I grew up watching the Sci-Fi Channel, and usually they played a lot of horror movies. And the Sci-Fi Channel was just like a channel on cable TV. And they had like Jeepers Creepers marathons every year, I think around Halloween. And I'd seen bits and pieces of some of the movies. I forget which movie is which. I know I've seen the one where I think it like takes place, there's like a bunch of teens on a bus or something. I've seen that one. I saw one where I can't remember. Do people get skinned alive in that movie and turned into furniture? Is that a thing? I feel like I've seen that. The character of Jeepers Creepers is certainly scary. But that was Watch Mojo. Thank you for the content. All right, let's give an update on the pumpkin. Update number 2. Here we go. No one has yet to guess what this is yet. Here's the update, guys. What do you think? What do you think of the pumpkin? No, guess in the chat. What does this pumpkin say? What does it say, chat? I figured this would be easy. Some people refuse to say what they thought it was. Kind of suspicious. What is this pumpkin, chat? Say it. Oh, wait. Luke said it in the chat, folks. We've got finally a correct guess. That is right. 6, 7. 6, 7, chat. 6, 7, that is correct. We're doing a 6, 7 pumpkin here today. 6, 7. The viral craze that's taking over the country, the world, quite frankly, this year. I still don't know exactly what 6, 7 means and how it came to be, but I figured it was only appropriate we carve a 6, 7 pumpkin. And also, it's easy to do. That's another reason why I wanted to do it. And we are going to be putting some small hands on it that are going to do the 6, 7 thing. So I'm going to put one here. I'm going to put one down here. And we're going to make a cool 6, 7 pumpkin. Alka says it's not as good as 21, if you ask me. True. 6, 7 is the new 21. We have to give credit to the OG number, 21. But thank you for sticking around, chat. We're almost done here. I'm just going to clean up the 6, 7 a little bit, and then I'm going to carve some little holes to put the skeleton hands in, and then we'll get started on writing the names of the subscribers of my channel on the pumpkin. And if you didn't hear from earlier, if you have subbed to the channel or have gifted a sub to someone in the chat, you will get your name written on the pumpkin tonight. So if you haven't subbed yet or haven't gifted someone a sub, you should. You get a bunch of cool perks, like today, you get your name written on the pumpkin. But also, you get my cheesy emotes and ad-free viewing. So you don't miss any of these great Ianscheese moments. And if you're subbed to the channel, spam those emotes in the chat. Because we love the cheeseheads, folks. We love the cheeseheads. And don't forget, guys, you can also join my Discord. I'll leave a link in the chat here. Bada boom, hit that link, join the Cheesehead community. There's a bunch of cool things you can do in there, like submit TikToks for me to react to, submit Reddit stories for me to react to. You can learn about when I'm going live and other stream updates there. So if you haven't joined the Discord yet, you should. Bunch of cool stuff going on in there. I see Goosey Bear is spamming all of the emotes in the chat. Thank you, Goosey Bear. That's so many emotes, chat. Let me get a drink real quick. Hang on. Oh, I got pumpkin on my Austin Powers outfit. This thing is definitely going in the washer right after the stream. All right. So I'll pull up another video here for us to watch. Watch. I'm gonna pull up another video, and while you guys watch that, I'm gonna clean the pumpkin off a little bit, maybe carve a little bit more to make it look nicer, and then I'll start carving the edges of it, little holes to put the hands in. So what do we got here, chat? Maybe we'll do a poll in the chat. We'll do a poll in the chat. I've got 3 videos here to watch. The first one I have is scary videos to ruin your sleep. That's video number 1, scary videos to ruin your sleep. We got video number 2 is the new Meat Canyon video. He's an animator on YouTube who makes creepy animated videos. The new Meat Canyon video. And option number 3, we have each Austin Powers opening dance number. Because I am dressed as Austin Powers today, D. Yeah, baby, yeah! So those are our options here. We got scary videos to ruin your sleep, the new Meat Canyon video, and the new Austin Powers video. So I'm going to do a poll in the chat here. And you guys can vote. We've got scary... Oh, hang on. Which video? Scary videos. We've got Meat Canyon. We've got Austin Powers. All right, I'm gonna give you guys 1 minute to vote. The poll is in the chat, guys. Put in your votes. Alka says in the chat, this Meat Canyon one is particularly creepy. That is not good. Well, if you want to watch it, vote for it in the chat. The poll is live. 1 minute. We're going to be streaming for about another hour here. Still have to write the names of my subscribers on the pumpkin. 30 seconds, chat. 30 seconds. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, the poll is over, chat. The poll is over. Can we get a drum roll? Let's get a drum roll here. You guys voted, and the winner is, oh, it's a tie between scary videos and Austin Powers, chat. It's a freaking tie here. I gotta decide here. What are the links of the videos? Scary videos. How about, I know it's Halloween and we like scary stuff. I'm gonna pull up the Austin Powers dance numbers because I love the Austin Powers movies, and obviously I am dressed as Austin Powers. So let's watch the Austin Powers opening dance numbers from each of the 3 movies. The Spy Who Shagged Me, The International Man of Mystery, and Goldmember. And I'm gonna pull this up while I clean and carve the rest of the pumpkin. So here we go, chat. Enjoy. I'll be right back.
with me, people. All right. Show me love. Great, baby. Yeah. Oh, behave.
Oh, behave. Yeah, baby, yeah. Groovy, baby, yeah. I love these freeze frames. Oh, Mike Myers is just so funny, I swear. The comedy is so good. So underrated. Plus he was in Shrek, Cat in the Hat. He was in Wayne's World. Oh, there's ads! Freak, get the ads out of here! Hang on, let me mute it. Freaking ads, come on now. Sorry about that, Chad. No free ads here on Ianscheese. If you want to sponsor something, you gotta sponsor me. Gotta sponsor the streams.
Introducing U.S. Bank Business Essentials.
All right, here we go. Doing backflips. Yeah, they're all dancing now. Yeah, baby, yeah. Now we're on to the second. This is the second movie, I believe. Or no, maybe this is. Are there multiple dance scenes? No, I think this is the second movie. Yeah, this is the second movie now. So I believe this is The Spy Who Shagged Me is the second one. The first one is The International Man of Mystery. Cracking the nuts. Still some stringy things in here I'm trying to get out. Just freeze framed on him. God, so funny, man. His faces, he never makes to fail to make me laugh, guys. Every single time I watch his movies. So freaking funny. There's the outfit, chat. There's the outfit. That's me. Yeah, baby. That's me, baby. Looking awfully devilish, baby. Now, this is Goldmember. This is the third movie, my favorite of the trilogy. Audio's a little quiet, but this is my favorite of the trilogy. One of my favorite movies of all time. Austin Powers Goldmember. This intro is so good. It's got a bunch of celebrity cameos. Steven Spielberg! Top is back on. It's singing in the rain.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Quincy Jones! This is where the movie gets its mojo, baby. Groovy.
I'm putting the hands on the pumpkin.
Right, everybody. Music video, take 2.
It's Britney Spears!
It's Britney freaking Spears! His face. It's so good. You make the hole bigger.
Oops! I did it again, baby. Yeah!
So freaking funny. Oops, I did it again, baby. Yeah! His backflipping. Oh, I love this. He just backflips. Oh my gosh. Yeah! So those are the Austin Powers intros, the opening dance sequences. So freaking funny, chat. I love Austin Powers. Goldmember is like in my top 10 favorite movies of all time, probably. The other two are really good too, but I feel like the third one, it just has a lot of celebrity cameos and just feels like the most recent of the three. Like it just feels more updated. It's not as much of a like spy British parody. It's just more of like a funny, goofy type of movie. So let's do a little update here on the pumpkin. So let me show you the front of it here. Let's get a drum roll here. The third preview of the pumpkin. Here we go. 6, 7. I cleaned it up. It's looking pretty good, Chad. What do you think? So I got a hole here on the side. Let's see if the skeleton hand will fit in there yet. Let's see. Let me try to put it in. Oh, I think this is it. Oh yeah, I think this is it, Chad. Perfect size. All right. Hand 1 is in. I took these hands off of the skeleton behind me. I think his name is Keith. We named our skeleton on one of the streams. I took Keith's hands. I took them. Help me. Sorry, Keith. You're handless. All right. So now we need to put in the other hand on the other side. And we'll have an official 6-7 pumpkin. So maybe we'll start watching another video while I do that. Maybe. Is there any short videos we have here? Do you guys want to watch the Meat Canyon video? I kind of want to watch that. A couple people in the chat seemed like they wanted to watch it. Let me pull up the Meat Canyon video here. For those who don't know, Meat Canyon is a animator on YouTube. He's been popular for the past few years now. A lot of viral videos. You've probably seen them. But this video, it's titled Meat Canyon. Is the title of the video. So Meat Canyon made a video called Meat Canyon, and I believe it's a weird video on himself to take on his life. So let me go ahead and pull this up here, and let's watch Meat Canyon's video entitled Meat Canyon while I put in the other skeleton hand. Let's take a watch.
What should we do today, Ferb? I know we gotta go to summer school, and that makes me a little angry.
Oh.
I think I know what we should do today.
His face was terrifying. Jesus. 6, 7.
God, what a piece of shit.
That's one of his own videos. Like he's animating a video.
Oh, Phineas and Ferb school shooter cartoon. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. What the fuck? Oh God. Oh, it's just getting worse.
It's just getting worse.
I've got to do something different. What the fuck am I gonna do?
Before I show you guys the big reveal of the pumpkin, I'm gonna watch the rest of this video. What did I looked away for a second. Man is barefoot. Are those pieces of pumpkins? Oh, what is this? What is in this man's basement? Oh. Alka says it's not pumpkin. Oh. Bro. Oh. Alex says, hope you're not squeamish. Sorry, Chad. I didn't know it'd be this disgusting. Oh! That's me getting the goop out of the pumpkin today. What the frick? This is making me oddly hungry. I don't know why. Oh, is it a flower?
What if like Walter White's son had like a pregnancy scare at school and he was like pissed about it or something? I don't know.
That's it?
I gave him a video idea.
I can't make it. I'm not going to. I'm not gonna.
Now he's animating the video idea I gave him.
Dad, I need to talk to you about something. Dad,
Breaking
I
Bad.
think I got
Walter
myself
Jr.
in a bit of a pickle.
What is it, son?
I think I knocked up some girl at my school. We were knocking boots and crutches, and I thought I used protection or something, but anyway.
Do you think you used protection? Or do you know?
I don't know how to read the
Ugh.
stick. Is the 2 lines?
What do you mean you don't know how to read the stick?
Nah, I don't know. She took a piss on it, but it's...
Clean the pumpkin a little bit more, Chad. I'll do my big reveal.
Here, let me show you how to read it. Where's the box? You see the box?
I throw it away.
Oh, God. Oh, this is a pickle. We're in a bit of a pickle.
Do you smell that, Dad?
Do I smell what, Flynn?
Smells like someone's gonna be a grandpa.
He's getting bad comments. People are not liking the video.
Fucking mean, man. Fuck. God, no one likes any of my ideas. Everyone keeps calling me fucking stupid and fat. I don't. Why do they bring up the fat thing? It feels really irrelevant to the whole situation. But I need one more idea. I just need one. Just something to tide me over, please. Please.
I'm gonna clean up a little bit.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Dave. Thank you.
Okay, what's the new video idea? Oh, it's
There's
Shrek!
no trans people in my swamp. Get out of here, you foul beast!
It's Shrek 5.
I'm your baby girl. What are you talking about?
That's the new Shrek 5 plot. Oh, God, he's not looking good, chat. He's not looking... Meat Canyon is not looking good. Oh! That's what my keyboard looks like after this pumpkin carving stream. Oh, my! Bro's crashing out.
What is this?
What is this thing? What is this thing?
Fucking joke to you?
A freaking demon.
I'm busting my ass up there, and you're not doing shit. Cause you don't care. You don't care about anything, do you? Nothing.
He's smacking it.
Nothing.
Bro, leave him alone. He's trying his best. Ugh. Oh, he's violating this thing. Oh. It's empty.
There's gotta be something more.
It's out of ideas, bro. Let it go. Gotta be original. If you're squeamish, like now I'm kind of thirsty. I want to drink that goop. I kind of want to get a straw. It looks like boba. It's got a boba belly. Does that not look like boba? I'll slurp it. It's probably strawberry flavored. Fruit punch, perhaps. Oh, he killed it, Che. He killed it! What the freak? Now he's covered in the boba goop. Whoa. This just took a turn. Looks like 2001: A Space Odyssey. Basically a short film that Meat Canyon has made. Oh god. Oh! Bro ate the boba goop. I guess maybe you shouldn't eat the boba goop. I'd still eat it though. I don't care. I'd still take a little slurp. Little slurp of the goop. Alka says the video oracle. What's that? It's a baby! It's baby goop! It's animated. Is it gonna give him a new idea? It's probably gonna be something really dumb. Baby goop. Oh my gosh. Is he turning into the monster, Chad? Is that what's happening here? Yuck. Oh, is that a new idea? Open it up. I want to see. Now that I wouldn't eat. That doesn't look good. That looks like a test. That looks like a bull's testicle. my gosh. This room looks terrifying. I see Sora X Planet is in the chat. Hello there, Sora. Welcome.
Hello there.
You popped in at a horrible time. We're watching Meat Canyon's new video. Absolutely gruesome. What is that skull? Is that the end? Oh, there's still more. Oh no! He has turned into the monster, chat. Oh my. This reminds me of The Substance. Spoilers. Oh. It's coughing up some balls. Sora, thank you for spamming the cheese motes. Your name will be written on the pumpkin today, since you are subbed to the channel, I believe. So stick around to the end. I'm going to write your name on this pumpkin along with the other people who have subbed or have gifted a sub. Ugh. Ew. What's gonna happen? He's putting it up on his trophy case. That's some great makeup and costume. This is so strange. The heck? It's him! He's the animated monster now, chat. What the heck? Well, I guess he's dead. Rest in peace to Meat Canyon, putting his life on the line for his videos. That was very creepy, chat. I'm sorry if you are squeamish. That was very gross. So I get what was the meaning of that story, chat? I guess as an animator, it's hard to find ideas, and sometimes you got to go to the big goop monster, the Boba goop monster. Alka says, "What does it mean?" Oh, Alka has subbed to the channel. Thank you, Alka. Subscribe to Tier 1. Alka, congratulations. You are gonna get your name written on the pumpkin today. Thank you, Alka. You get some cool perks with your sub, like cheesy emotes and ad-free viewing. And guess what, Alka? You get your name on the pumpkin too. So thank you for helping support the channel, Alka, and sticking around. Alka says, "Happy Halloween." That's right. Happy Halloween, everyone.
Happy Halloween! Don't let the ghost of your past hold you back! Now, get off your fucking ass!
All right, chat. Are you ready for the big reveal of the pumpkin? The 6-7 pumpkin. Here we go, chat. Drum roll. 3, 2, 1. Bada boom! 6-7. 6-7. Ooh. 6-7. I feel like the hands are a good touch. 6-7. The 6-7 pumpkin, ladies and gentlemen, here on Ianscheese. What do you guys think? Did it turn out pretty well? I think it turned out pretty well. All right, so next what we're gonna do is I got a list of subscribers to the channel here, and Alka, I'll add your name to the list. I'm gonna add the names of all my subscribers to the back of this pumpkin. I guess I'll do it with, maybe I'll do it with Sharpie. Let me go grab a Sharpie really quickly here, but stick around, guys. I got a list. I'll pull up everyone's names. We'll jump into it. Let me go get a Sharpie. All right. So here we go. Who is subbed to the channel here? Let me pull up a list. All right, here we go. People who are subbed to the channel. Here we go. We got a list here. We got Ricky, Lynn. Thank you for subbing to the channel. Kata, Joe, Cruise Control, Chimera, Crime Wave. Thank you for subbing. MC Bearcat. Thank you for subbing. Goosey Bear 20. Thank you for subbing. Sora X Planet. Thank you. A new follower here. New sub. Thank you for subbing. And Alka, you subbed just a moment ago. So you were getting added to the list. So congratulations, all of these people. I'm going to write down my fellow subscribers. Thank you for sticking around this year. It's been a fun year. I've taken a couple of breaks this year, but I came back for Cheesy Halloween because it's one of my favorite times of the year. I love streaming horror games for all of you. And we're definitely going to have some more streams coming up soon. I'm going to be doing a Halloween karaoke stream because you guys did help reach the sub goal of the month, which was if we got to 30 subscribers, I'd do a Halloween karaoke stream, chat. So I'm going to be doing that here probably within the next week or so. Halloween karaoke stream where I'll be doing different songs in costume and you guys can submit songs in the chat for me to do karaoke for. And then also the new Jackbox game came out, Jackbox 11 in the Jackbox Party Pack series. So I'll be probably doing a Jackbox stream here pretty soon. So stick around for that. I've also thought about streaming Pokemon Legends Z through A. So we might be doing that as well. And if you guys have any game suggestions, you want to see me stream any games, put them in my Discord in the game recommendations channel, and maybe I'll play it. So stick around for some more streams next month, chat. But here we go. First name on the pumpkin. New Luke 500 says Fire Emblem. I don't think so, buddy. I don't think so. Sorry, man. Not a big fan of Fire Emblem. Luke did come on the stream and we did play Fire Emblem one time. All right, so first person on the list is Ricky Lynn. So do RIKIELYNN. Congratulations, Ricky. Your name is on the pumpkin. They've been on a 23-month streak. Thank you, Ricky, for the reoccurring sub. Next up is Kata Joe. KHADAJOE. Kata Joe, thank you for being a loyal cheesehead. They've been on a 4-month streak. Thank you, Kata, or a 1-month streak. They've been on a 1-month streak. They've been subscribed for 4 months. So thank you, Kata Joe, for the sub. Next up, we have Cruise Control. Kind of hard to ride in a pumpkin. There's a lot of bumps. Cruise Control. Congratulations, Cruise Control. Your name is on the pumpkin. For those who don't know, Cruise Control is a very loyal cheesehead. She has gifted a ton of subs to the channel over the years, and has subbed a bunch of times. They're on a 27-month streak. So thank you, Cruise Control, so much for all the subs you've given. I know the cheesehead community is so thankful for you. Next up is Chimera Crime Wave. Chimera underscore Crime Wave. Chimera Crime Wave, congratulations. Your name is on the pumpkin. They've been subscribed for 1 month. So thank you, Chimera, for subbing. Next up is MC Bearcat. MC Bearcat. 7, 5, getting into some lumps on the pumpkin. 7577. I know my handwriting's not great, but congratulations, MC Bearcat. Your name is on the pumpkin. Your name's on the pumpkin. They have been subscribed for 16 months on a 1-month streak. Thank you, MC Bearcat, for your subscription. Next, I think we'll roll right into the side here. Next up, we got Sora. Sora X Planet. Bada boom. Sora X Planet, your name is on the pumpkin. They are a recent subscriber. They've been subbed for 1 month. So thank you, Sora X Planet. Next up is Goosey Bear 20. Goosey Bear 20. Congratulations, Goosey Bear. Your name is on the official Ianscheese pumpkin. They've been subbed for a total of 9 months on a 1-month streak. Thank you, Goosey Bear, for the sub. And the final person to add to the pumpkin today is Alka, who just subbed a few minutes ago. Congratulations, Alka. You're right there. Thank you for subbing to twitch.tv/Ianscheese, the cheesiest place on the internet. And here are all the beautiful names of the subscribers here on twitch.tv/Ianscheese. I do it all for you guys, honestly, and I appreciate the support. I never, I always recommend people sub because you get some cool perks and it's easier to watch the streams, but subbing is totally optional. You never have to sub to the channel. It's appreciated. It's an extra perk. Just following, watching, and honestly commenting in the chat is all I could ever ask for my followers. I love streaming. I do it for you guys. This is not my job. This is definitely a side hobby that I fit in when I have free nights. And I have a ton of equipment here. And I just love being on camera and I love entertaining. And, I don't have to do this, but I just love to do it because it's fun. And I love entertaining you all. And I appreciate you all in the chat, commenting, chatting, following along as I do dumb stuff and just be myself. And I appreciate every single one of you that are here in the chat today watching this cheesy stream. So congratulations to all of you guys. Luke says, actually play Z through A. I'm loving it, and you can borrow ours when we're done with it. Well, I don't have a Switch 2, Luke, but I might buy it for the regular Switch here. We'll see. Alex says they should call it a bumpkin. True, it's got bumps on the back. It's got back acne. Backney. Alga says, long-time YouTube fan, first-time Twitch subscriber. Yeah, I've been on YouTube for over a decade now. I think like 2011 is when I first started uploading videos. And I only started doing Twitch back in 2022 when I moved into my new apartment. And it's something I wanted to get into. I'm big into live stream podcasting. Big fan of a lot of live stream podcasts. And I wanted to try to do my own kind of thing with gaming and doing some segments where I react to videos and stuff like that. And it's definitely evolved over the years into a fun little community. I'm always looking to grow and find new people. So if you have any friends you think would enjoy my stream, feel free to recommend my channel. And I've been on YouTube. I've done various stuff over the years, made some short films and other content online. And now I'm doing Twitch and I love it. It involves no editing. I just pop right in, I hit live, and I'm into it, chat. And I get to play video games. You guys get to watch along. It's so much fun. Luke says in the chat, can you play the Switch 2 cart on the Switch 1? I got you. Oh, that's right. I didn't know that. I forgot about that. Alka says, I guess I watched you when I was in high school. I was only a year ahead of you. Yeah, I started YouTube when I was in middle school, probably like the 7th grade. So it's been a long time. I definitely have a lot of cringy videos out there on the internet. Some of them I deleted, some of them are still up. But I like doing Twitch now. I'm trying to grow my Twitch audience. And guys, I do upload my VODs to YouTube now. Once a week, I upload a VOD, so there's a good chance this pumpkin carving stream is going to be up on my YouTube channel here in a couple weeks. So stick around for that. YouTube.com @Ianscheese, I guess is where you'll find me. It's where I'm uploading all my VODs. And the VODs stay here on the Twitch channel for 60 days as well if you want to come back and watch this. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do is I got a little a lighter back here. Not a lighter, but it's a fake light that lights up. I'm gonna turn off all the lights in the stream room, and I'm gonna put the light in the pumpkin and show you guys what the 6-7 pumpkin looks like lit up. Again, here are the names on the back of the pumpkin. All of my loyal... Oh, the hand got caught. Hang on. All of my loyal subscribers, thank you all for contributing to the channel over the years. Let me go turn off all of the lights in the stream room. I gotta put the hand up a little bit like this. Here we go. 6-7. Let me go turn off all the lights in the stream room, put the light in there, and see what the 6-7 pumpkin looks like. Get some creepy music going. Give me a second, chat. Ooh, spooky, creepy. It's kind of creepy here, actually. I don't like this. All right, the light is in the pumpkin. Let's see. It's not showing up very well. Let me turn off my TV, see if that helps. Oh yeah, there we go. All right, chat, here we go. 6-7. 6-7. Ooh. Let me do the other camera. It looks better here. Here, I got you guys. I got you. 6-7. Ooh. The scariest phrase of the year. 6-7. Nobody knows what it means. It's an enigma. It could mean anything. Ooh. That's the amount of people I've killed. 6-7. So that's a 6-7 pumpkin. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think? How many booms do you give it? How many booms do you give the 6-7 pumpkin? What do you think, chat? Boom, give me a boom rating. Turn my lights back on. Alka in the chat says to give it at least a few booms. So 3 booms. Boom, 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 boom. 3 booms. All right. Chat, also something, I know my friend Luke was here earlier and he pretended to kill me. So we were pretending to be scared. But something actually creepy just freaking happened in my apartment. Hang on a second. Something actually creepy just happened I need to tell you about. I just took pictures of it. Hang on. This is really weird, guys. This actually freaking happened. So, probably like half an hour ago, I heard a weird bang in my hallway. And I know Luke is no longer here. He has left the apartment. And I thought maybe he had put his mask. He was wearing a Shrek mask. I figured maybe he leaned it up against something and it like fell. And I was like, and it kind of scared me because I was like, that was a really loud bang. And then I went into my hallway a few minutes ago, and on the ground in my hallway, chat, was my freaking fire alarm, my smoke alarm on my ceiling. My smoke alarm right outside the stream room in my hallway was on the ground. It fell off of my ceiling onto the ground. You can see here's the smoke alarm right here. And the nail where it was attached to the roof fell off. And here's another photo. Oh, that's the wrong one. Hang on. This is the ceiling where it was drilled into, chat. It freaking fell out of the ceiling onto the ground, my smoke alarm. While I was streaming, a half an hour ago, it fell. Super freaking creepy. You want to talk about a haunted stream. This truly, that's probably one of the only times I've ever gotten a shiver down my spine. When I went out into the hallway and saw that on the ground, and I got scared, and I kind of like looked around my apartment while I was grabbing something. I like opened a couple of closets just to make sure like no one was hiding in here. I'm still not 100% convinced there's nobody here. As you can see, the ceiling looks like pretty dirty there. Like clearly, I'm sure the ceiling just gave out. The screw. It looks like maybe there's only one screw too. I didn't see another screw on the ground. There's only like one screw. But my freaking smoke alarm came out of the ceiling while I was streaming, and Luke was not here. Luke did not do this. Unless Luke, if you want to fess up to freaking loosening the screw on my smoke alarm, I know Luke's a prankster. I know Luke is a little devil, little devilish Luke. So that was a creepy moment, chat. Super scary. My apartment must be haunted. I was also afraid somebody like took down my smoke alarm and then was gonna like burn down my apartment and I wouldn't know. So hopefully that doesn't happen. I have a window right here I can jump out of, luckily. And I don't have to fall. It goes right to a staircase. But super spooky, chat.
The imposters among us.
This is a haunted stream. You guys stuck around and got to see that weird moment that just happened. So this is not a joke. This is not a prank. Literally, my smoke alarm fell out of my ceiling right outside the stream room during the pumpkin carving stream. 6, 7. Ooh. 6, 7.